Hi guys, how are you? Today I am doing an update on my anti-journal. I think I've done about 9 pages since the last time I posted a video. So in this video I will just be flipping through the book and showing you the pages that I have recently done. This page said, "Let out your feelings, vent angrily here, decorate it happily." If you guys follow me on my other social media, you would have seen that in the beginning of January, I was supposed to be going to Disney World, and then, like, a day before we were supposed to leave, we just weren't able to at all. Very long story, don't need to get into the details, but obviously I was very angry and heartbroken. I've never been to Disney World, and I am obsessed with Disney, so I was so excited to be able to go. Then when I found out I couldn't, super angry. So I wrote down all kinds of angry feelings, and then on a separate piece of paper I drew a castle inspired by the Disney World castle and glued it in over top of the page. This page said to modify using a mug, so I decided to draw Belle's arm holding out Chip, and he is blowing bubbles out of the top of him, pretty much, you know. And I used coffee on the bottom of a mug to make the mug marks, and then I actually used a paintbrush with my coffee and painted in all of the bubbles. This page said to capture energy, and I literally go to coffee when my energy starts to decline, so I was just inspired to draw a cup from Starbucks of coffee, because Starbucks is my favorite coffee. I used green chalk pastels on the background, and on sketchbook paper I drew the cup and glued it in, because the page on the other side was the sketch lines, so I mainly wanted to cover up the thread on this page. This page said to design using tape or sticky things. I actually wanted to try to make a picture out of tape instead of just putting pretty washi tape on the page, so I attempted to make Rapunzel out of washi tape. And she is completely made out of washi tape. The only thing that's not washi tape is obviously the pen lines, but her hair, eyes, blush, face, and clothes are all washi tape. This took me over an hour. This page had these 2 rectangles, and the first one said to make this soothe your eyes, and the second one said make this agitate your eyes. I am normally listening to my 21 Pilots CDs while I work on art, so I was inspired by them. In the top one, I drew the lead singer, Tyler Joseph, just as his normal self. And then in the bottom one, I drew him as his character, Blurryface, that he portrays in their newest album. On this side of this page, it said to pixelate an image, and it had this little grid on it. I decided to make Ariel from Little Mermaid because that is one of my favorite Disney movies. This side said to paint using a building block, so I used a Lego and blue paints to kind of try to keep it along with the Ariel theme. So that is what the pages look like together. This page said to ask a friend to sketch you crudely. My sister Andrea actually drew this of me, and she has a channel as well, so I might as well link it down below since I'm bringing her up. When she drew this, we were sitting across the table from each other, both working on all of our creative journals, and I was actually drawing her in her anti-journal when she was sketching this, so this is a picture of me working on art. And the last page I have to show you says to collage the same shape from different sources. So I have a bunch of hearts from random places. Some are from magazines, some are from photos, some are stickers, some are from ads in the mail. It's just a whole mix of things. That is everything I have done in my anti-journal since the last time I posted a video on it. I know this is filmed differently than I normally film these type of videos, but my computer is old and being stupid and won't read video clips right now, so I had to film the whole thing on my iPod, and I found an app that lets me kind of stick together video clips that are on my camera roll. So that is how I have to do it right now. But as soon as I can figure out what is wrong with my computer, I'll probably go back to the old way of how I used to film these. But thank you so much for watching. I love your beautiful faces, and I will see you next time. Bye!